Well, here it is. The 2022 VW Tiguan. It competes with 40 other vehicles in the segment, including the big boys like the Toyota RAV4, the Honda CR-V, and the Nissan Rogue. Now you'll see up front there's much more piano black, which makes it look more distinguished and more upper class. On the outside, the Tiguan gets a refresh for the 2022 model year. The Tiguan gets a completely new front end, 2 new exterior colours, along with new LED signature lighting. You'll notice the Tiguan name has been lifted from the side of the liftgate to underneath the VW badge, which is the same place it would be if this was a luxury vehicle. For those that want more sporty and loaded trims, VW offers the SEL R-Line for an extra $2,500, which is considerably less than previous top trims with more features. And for 2022, wheel choices have been upgraded. You now get between 17s and 20s and a lot more choices. Enough on the outside trim, time to climb in. The first thing you should know is this is a highly competitive segment. It includes the CR-V from Honda and Toyota's RAV4. This is the best-selling version of any VW on the market today, the Tiguan, and this is where VW makes a bulk of its money. However, they also give customers a lot of choice with different trim levels and different options inside those trim levels. VW will sell around 120,000 Tiguans a year. Let's look at what you can expect lifestyle-wise when you jump to the inside of the Tiguan. This is where some of the bigger changes happen for 2022. For 2022, on the inside, there are 2 brand new colours: cinnamon leatherette and noisette leather. Good news if you want heated seats, they're standard across the line, as is an 8-inch touchscreen. But if you want a 10-inch touchscreen, you can upgrade to that in some upper trim levels. Also standard is Volkswagen's CarNet, with in-car Wi-Fi capability when you subscribe to a data plan. Now, if you so desire, you can also upgrade to a wireless charger. You can get a premium Fender audio system and 15 colors in a nice ambient lighting inside the vehicle, but you'll have to drive it at night to get a good look at that, as you can't really see it very well in the daytime. Volkswagen Digital Cockpit Instrument Cluster now comes standard. VW have your safety in mind. Standard equipment, automatic emergency braking and blind spot monitoring come with the vehicles, but there's also some items you can get if you upgrade the safety systems. Although it comes with lots of standard safety equipment if you want high beam control for headlights, parking steering assist, and roadside recognition, they're extra. Now, interestingly enough, VW have updated their steering wheel controls and their climate controls. They're very modern and may take some getting used to. R-Line models get a leather-wrapped steering wheel with touch islands and sliders. And let's talk about ride and handling, the old railway line test. That's pretty smooth. This vehicle does really well going over bumps, and as far as steering is concerned, very precise, very smooth, and not too difficult. When you hit bumps, you don't get a super large amount of feedback. The Tiguan drive is far from boring. Now, under the hood is the same 2-litre turbo engine, a 4-cylinder that delivers 184 horsepower, married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. However, it has been retuned for 2022 model year that delivers a smoother power delivery, and you can really notice that. Through acceleration, there's less jerkiness, and like any other great VW, it delivers smooth driving and good steering, and is great in corners. You'll have to make some sacrifices if you want all-wheel drive. Now, it doesn't matter where you live in the country, you can get the Tiguan with a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive configuration. However, if you want that third row, you can only get it in the front-wheel drive version, because the mechanical parts that are needed for the all-wheel drive portion take up the space that's needed for that third row. Not everyone wants to be a race car driver, but we all have to merge into freeway traffic. Does it do well in taking off from a stop sign? Pretty good. Not a super big engine, but you could pull away on an on-ramp onto a freeway and still make it in good time merging with traffic. If you work hard for the money, you need to make sure that you get value for it. I really like what VW are doing. They're really making strides in giving customers what they ask for and getting better in the value for money department. The 2022 Tiguan has a starting MSRP of $25,995.
I'm Nick Miles.